Where would a birthday party be without ice cream? And not just any old Breyers or Brigham's or Turkey Hill or Haagen-Dazs or any of that crap out there. No, homemade ice cream. It all started with this. This is the Cook's Essentials ice cream maker. It's missing, of course, its freezer bowl, which we will get to in a moment. And this actually broke on us one year, and I came up with an ingenious way to fix it. The paddle, or the dasher, has to be locked down into place, and you see these plastic ears that it has. There's 3 of them. Well, this top piece, which is some sort of plastic, if you break it, if you drop it, it breaks, had 3 little ears on there, but they all broke off over the years, so I just melted a hole in it with a soldering iron. And when you put it down like that, you just take a steek, put in the steek, and that acts as the little post that was there, catches on the paddle, and that's it. The menagerie has grown from then. We then added the Aldi one, which is this here, the kitchen living one. I never made a proper review of it. So we added that, and now we added 2 more that are actually a little bit smaller than the Aldi one, which is yet a little bit smaller than this one. So now we got 4 ice cream makers, and they're all going to be running at the same time. We're making 2 batches of pistachio and 2 batches of chocolat tonight. So let me get the freezer bowls and we'll get everything going. There is uncolored pistachio, and we're going to color it shortly. And the chocolat, it's been chilling in the fridge overnight. They're ready to go in the machines. That one spins around. That has the paddle. And those go. So if anybody's worried about the spills and drippity drips, ice cream is not a clean process. Not when you make it, and not when you eat it either. We'll let these spin around merrily for a while. My, it makes a lot of noise. This one, of course, you know, is a big, nice one. But they all do a fine job, really, in the end. So anyway, it's time to color the pistachio now. Turn around in there, that's turning around in there, and it's all going to mix through by the time it's done. So here's this one here, very nice shade of green. This one takes longer to mix in, but it also has more stuff in it. So we'll just let that go for a while and see where that brings us. You can see the chocolate is taking shape nicely. So stirring around in there. It's also freezing as it's doing this, All of these machines will produce a more custardy-like ice cream. More or less kind of a loose, soft serve, if that means anything in your part of the world. Once you take everything out of the machine and put it into a bowl, you stick that in the freezer overnight, and then it becomes ice cream. The only problem with homemade ice cream is it generally does not have, and in this case of course it does not have, any sort of preservatives or anything like that. And it's all those chemicals and the crap they put in that helps it prevent melting. So this stuff melts pretty quick once it's out of the freezer, a lot faster than regular ice cream. So you do have to watch with that, but even so, it's absolutely delicious through and through. So we're going to let these go. They generally run for about 20-30 minutes or so, and that's it. Alright, here we are about 10 minutes later, and that has thickened up into some sort of an ice cream-like substance. This one as well has thickened up. It's kind of hard to see from here, but you can tell it's ice creaming. And these have as well. These are a different consistency to start with, so they're not exactly the same. We're going to end up offloading this one first because it's about ready to bust at the seams. So once it starts doing that and starts leaking out on the outside, then we'll take that out and put it into a bowl and leave this running while that does that. And then we'll get on to the chocolat. It all happens in almost no time at all now. We used to have just this one machine, and man oh man, we'd make double batches of 3 different flavors. It took 6 nights because the bowl has to freeze overnight each time. It took 6 nights to do it. Now we made vanilla yesterday with just 2 machines, and now the other 2 flavors tonight. We theoretically could make 4 flavors, but 3 is more than plenty. You see all that come off there, and it's like a custardy-ish sort of ice cream. I don't have a better angle for you, I'm sorry. There you go. Just get that off sort of and put it in a bowl. And out it comes into the bowl. Once that's done, we'll get the other one offloaded so this can immediately go into the freezer so it doesn't melt. Go, lots of meat. There's the double batch of pistachio. I'll put that away now. It's gotten a bit quieter. It's ice creaming. And that one's just about ready also. Another minute or so we'll offload these guys. It's like cake batter. It's like real melty in that, but once it's in the freezer for a while, it firms right up and makes for an absolutely brilliant chocolate ice cream, yeah? So anyway, we're going to scrape that out, and then we will have ice cream for the big party tomorrow. Love that kind. Yeah. So anyway, we're just going to close it out here because I got to run that right down to the big freezer as soon as we're done here. And then there's ice cream. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit surprise, and there'll be plenty of that coming up. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.